Now, in this video, I want to compare Microsoft Copilot versus Gemini to see that which one can interpret an image better, or even what are the advantages and disadvantages. First of all, I want to set this one for Copilot to more precise, and also I want to use a graph to see how they interpret that graph. Then basically I have an image of a chart, and then I want them to interpret that. Simply can drag now. Now let's see even which one can perform this task quicker. And as let's see, Gemini was quicker in terms of providing information. It recognizes, that which axis is which, what are the products. Yeah, but it seems that Copilot provides a more specific information, even which color is which, and even a specific way they have to both mention some months. Now also let me show you the actual graph. That we have 3 products here, then we have monthly sales, and then basically we have a comparison. Now always is good and important to provide some background information. Just simply adding an image and asking for interpretation doesn't look to be the right approach. Now I'm going to give some new information and saying how this is about monthly sales of 2 different companies, and then let's see how they go. Yeah, again, Gemini was quicker. Copilot is still providing information, but again, different approach. And then what again I feel is missing, that's very important, is providing more instructions. Like we want to know some numbers and figures here, or the statistics of those given graphs or images. Now let's just ask them to give us more information and see how they go. Yeah, which product has the highest sales, Now, missing price data. It seems that their approach is totally different. And yeah, even the graph can still be valuable for understanding. Very general information, and even it says, unfortunately, the kind of graph described doesn't provide enough information, but again, Copilot placed it, provide some information. It consistently shows higher sales, that. But anyway, there's the ranking of the products. Then let me just ask them to provide more figures and numbers and be more specific. Now I am asking both. Yeah. Oh, even that's interesting. Gemini only provided some examples, not so look to be with the peak provide, let's say, monthly data. Now let's just see if we ask specific figures for each month what they do. Okay, they cannot. This one also cannot. I'm sorry, but however, here general information again repeats the same and saying, for example, with the peak of 114 May and October for alpha 7. Let's just at least check whether those information are right or not. Okay, as you can see, it says at least Copilot that provided some numbers says alpha 7, the orange one, that's right, um, appears that the quantity of 140 in May and October. In May, of course, is not 140, it's only 80 something, and also in October, again, it is much less, and even no orange column is touching 140. Um, and yeah, then that's very disappointing. And also, as you can see, also, the Gemini also didn't provide any specific numbers to be examined or something serious that we can check, except that some general information that this one is selling more or less. At the end, that was very interesting, and that you cannot rely on numbers yet, that and possibly the interpretations might be wrong, then that's a very important point, that don't trust any interpretation by AI at this stage. And also, that even the response might be different. If I just try it again, that would be funny again, to see that you have different numbers and responses. But at this stage, still, they are not providing accurate information, and we should be very careful. I don't know, maybe tomorrow we have the things might be different, but anyway, at this stage, still, there are big and serious problems, and don't rely on any interpretation of AI, especially for images and figures. And this one was a good example that we cannot trust the figures. And also, that there is a comparison between these two, but basically what I can say, they can be more useful in terms of if you have some interpretations, and they can just help you to explain it in a better way, or depending on the purpose, that they can just make some changes for given information, rather than um, just extract information from a chart or image like this, at least when we have numbers. Of course, if you have the total different type of images, and the purpose is different, we can try and see. But specifically for a chart uh, that we tested, basically they didn't help much. Anyway, hopefully this video has been helpful. Also, you can share your experience in comments, and then if you have done something similar and what you get would be useful to know. Good luck.